Howdy, guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm basically here for just a few things. So, one, the EU is they're actually celebrating the World Teachers Week, or simply, if I say, Teachers Appreciation. Actually, that's the word, Teachers Appreciation Week. They're also celebrating, two double professions, the nurses and the teachers. So, for the nurses, it was officially celebrated yesterday, which is May 6th. And then today is the official Teachers Appreciation Day. But having this whole week from 6th of May to 10th of May. That will be the final day for the Teachers Appreciation Week. From that, also the Nurses Week ends on the 12th of May, which is basically the birthday of the founder of modern nursing called Florence Nightingale. So yeah, so that will be running until then. So this week, Teachers Appreciation Week, we just taking time to appreciate the educators in our lives, the teachers who shaped us to who we are, the teachers who are still doing the noble work to model us, to nurture us, and stuff like that. So if you're to think a teacher, who would you think about? Personally, it's special to me because it reminds me of my role as a teacher, first of all, and the role that I play in the lives of students. Like, what is that one thing that motivates you every day when you wake up and go to work, come back? What's that one thing that keeps going? For me, is basically I've always wanted to be that teacher that I didn't have, because my friend, for me, I was even taught by my mom's teacher, if that makes sense. Because I remember we've had a lot of parents teachers conferences where we meet parents, and then a parent is like, "Oh, you mean you're a teacher? I thought you just, something." I remember one time, the last PTC we had, one of the parents was actually asking, "Why are you so young?" I was like, "What am I supposed to answer to that?" Yeah. So I really wish that I had a teacher, or I wish I had me as a teacher during my days, but then I still do everything or what I possibly can in my capacity right now. And yeah, I thank God for my profession. It's actually what relationship that I have with my student that keeps me going, and I think the appreciation week is good. So if you have a favorite teacher, if you have a teacher or an educator that you'd like to really appreciate, you can send a shout out to them. For me particularly, if I'm to look at my teachers, I'll give thanks to my math teacher. I had two math teachers throughout my entire life in high school. Yes, the first one was our class teacher, and when we reached Form 3, or was it somewhere in Form 2? I don't remember when particularly. But then our class teacher, who was our math teacher, then transferred. Before then, I was doing so. I can't even say averagingly. I was doing so poorly in math. I remember my best grades were around 40s. If I try, I get to 50, 60 sometimes when I get lucky. What was really up with that teacher at that time was he went with crowds. So for as long as a few students were good, then he was good to go. But then I understand his teaching method at that time, because also I guess he was like, I need to push the syllabus. So for the slow learners, I wasn't a slow learner, but then I don't know, but things were just not working at that time. But then, to cut the long story short, fast forward, he left the school, so we got another teacher. And to me, that was like my awakening, because I was like, this is a new teacher, no prejudices, no stereotypes, no nothing. We're getting to know each other on a whole new level. So I took it as a chance to actually make things work better for myself in terms of mathematics, or as far as mathematics is concerned. And eventually, yeah, we got the fruits, because I remember when that happened, I actually became one of the best mathematicians in the class. I really scored good marks throughout, and it wasn't even a one time thing. And even before we did the exam, we were always promising our teacher that we'll actually get an A, and eventually that was what happened. So even currently, I teach English, but then this is a subject I took because it's a passion I have. I love languages. I would have taken Swahili, but I guess my love for English was better. But then when it comes to the exam, mathematics was actually better than the rest of the subjects. So the English that I'm teaching was even second best when it comes to the exam that I did. So shout out to all educators. Congratulations for all the work that you do, because we know that educators are people who shape the studies, who shape doctors, who shape all those professions, noble professions that we can talk about. So, hey. to all the educators, and let's keep doing what we do best. And also, I'm celebrating. Actually, today is my first successful. Not even successful. Like it's the first time I've it's doing God well, so I thank God. I feel blessed. But sasa ujinga nilifanya, I didn't know that. It's not like I didn't know, because they say ignorance is not defense, right? I didn't consider having something before the start of the day, so but then I thank God because it's been a successful day. So I'll see you in my next video. It's bye for now.